Right, good morning. We're going to be making a soup today because that's what we're actually having for lunch. So, what kind of soup are we having, Matthew?
Squash soup.
So this is the main bit of our soup, this big squash. I'm going to have to peel that because it's a little bit tricky, and then we can chop it up. While I'm doing that, Matthew can get on with making the base of the soup. What have you got here, Matty?
Carrots.
We're going to chop those up really small. I'm going to take the ends off for you.
Yep.
Chop and chop. Now your job is to cut them as small as you can because we need tiny bits of carrot. Matthew, just show your knife. We've both got knives. I've sharpened them both. The sharper, the safer in terms of knives, but always make sure there's an adult there if you are cutting with a sharp knife. Off you go, Matty. Mind your fingers, don't chop them off. Really nice little bits. We've also got a leek that Matthew's going to have a go at chopping up. And we're going to give him
Some celery.
a couple of bits of celery to chop up as well. Let me just take the ends off there. The leeks, the carrots, the celery, and
I'm cutting them so thin so then we'll know they're not thick.
good stuff. And these onions, they're just going to be the base of the soup. It's almost like they're not really there, but they're going to give a lot of flavour to it, okay? So we'll just start chopping these up. You don't need to watch this, so I'm going to pause the video. Okay, Matthew's chopping away. I'm chopping up some onions and also a few cloves of garlic. What I just wanted to mention was when you chop an onion, what you want to take off is this sort of hairy bit at the end. You would chop that off.
Yep.
That can go in food waste.
Yep.
You would chop the other end off. That can go in the food waste.
And also my favourite vegetable is carrots. And guys, comment down below what is your favourite vegetable?
Yeah, good thinking. Mine's probably potatoes, Irish roots and all.
Potatoes are my second favourite vegetable.
So what you then need to take off is the outer layer of onion skin. It's probably the top two layers that you need to take off. Sometimes one of them looks fine, but it's still a little bit tough. Me, I prefer to take that one off too. Once you've got a half an onion with no skin on, there's also a kind of really strange sort of thin bit of skin that you want to take off.
You always have to peel the skin off or else it's going to taste like, ew, what's this bit of skin on the soup?
It will taste a bit strange. And then you basically want to cut it downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And always try to be careful if you have a knife. Okay?
Definitely.
Yeah, or
And
else you're going
then-
to cut yourself.
1, 2.
Look at all these bits of
3
carrots that went on the
cuts.
knife. That's a lot.
And we get some really small cut up bits of onion. Anyway, that's just onions. Oh, garlic. They're funny little bulbs. What you can do is you can get the back end of a knife and just push it down. And then this skin will just happily peel away pretty nicely. And then you can just chop that up. I would chop it up quite small. You don't really want a big bit of garlic going into your mouth while you're eating your soup. Anywho, okay, that's looking good.
This is what some people do sometimes. They go like...
They do, don't they, to chop things small. Okay, so what we've got now is, I've got some garlic. It was 4 cloves of garlic chopped up, 2 sort of medium-sized onions. We've got a couple of carrots
Yep.
here, about half a leek,
And celery.
yeah, it was 2 sticks of celery. What we're going to do now is we've got a pan.
Of olive oil.
We're going to put a little bit of oil in the pan.
Okay.
It's on a sort of medium heat.
Yeah.
And we're just going to put our things into the pan and just get them moving around a little bit.
Yeah.
Will you scoop yours in, Matthew?
Yeah. That one.
Got to have a spoon as well to move it around. Once it's in, Matthew, give that a bit of a stir.
Yeah. Also, this soup will taste delicious because I tried it before when we had lunch and it tasted delicious.
Well, that's really good. Good news. Inside this is quite a sort of bright orange, and that's the bit that we're going to put in the soup. Okay, cool. I've taken all the peel off the squash. It's really quite thick. It's not for eating, not in a soup. And then what you'll find is there's some seeds inside, and we've scooped them out. Matthew was sensible and he used a spoon. I was impatient and I used a my hand.
You got it on me.
So it's a little bit gross. Anyway, seeds are out, and now we can start chopping up the squash. Matthew, chop that up into any bits you like.
And also, if Colin's King Devonski is watching this, watch my top. It says yeet.
It does say yeet.
Hope you guys comment down below, Colin's King Devonski. Hope you do.
So, you just had the kettle boiling there. We're going to make a little bit of stock to go into our soup.
I don't know what stock looks like.
Well, is it stock?
Oh.
You can make it by boiling up vegetables in
It
water.
looks like you dried seaweed and bogies together.
Well, that's sort of what this one looks like. Here we're using a stock cube because we're being a little bit lazy. But we're still doing lots of chopping, so it's not that lazy, right?
Is this good, Dad?
That's looking really good. Doesn't need to be that small, it can be much bigger even.
Okay.
So just I'm pouring boiling water into the stock, and we're going to have a nice tasty liquid to put in our soup.
Yep.
Right, we have got some squash chopped up. A big pile of each. Now, I just want to show you what's going on inside here. We've got all of the veg just cooking down really nicely. Now what we're going to do is put our squash in here and give that a bit of a cook as well. Matty, do you want to lob yours in?
Yep.
Our stock, as you can see, is sort of turned itself into a bit of a clear soup, and that's going to give us a bit of liquid and flavour. Okay, it's just cooking. What we're going to do now is we're going to scoop up the food waste and pop it in the food waste. Scoop it up, Maddie. Don't worry about getting your hands a bit gunky. It's a bit gooey, isn't it?
Yeah, it's slimy. But don't worry, who cares?
Super important to get this away and not throw it away in the...
Yeah.
Okay, Matthew's stirring the soup. While his back's turned, I'm going to chop a chilli up, and we're going to have a little bit of spiciness in our soup.
What kind of I'm gonna know what kind of chili is it?
You know what? It's not too hot. It's
Kind of spicy?
just a really tasty, quite a fresh, spicy taste.
Yeah. I like green peppers, but not like the jalapeno ones. Just like normal green peppers.
So we've got a little bit of spice in here, and now we're going to cook these things down. There we go. We're going to probably cook them for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're going to put the stock in. Okay. Okay, so we put the stock into the soup, and it's all looking pretty good. We're going to cook that for about 25 minutes, basically until the squash pieces get soft. You can test them with a knife by putting your knife in, and then we're going to whiz it up. Okay, so we're going to cook this for about 25 minutes. It's all warmed through. If we check this with a knife, we'll be able to put the knife just smoothly in. And what we're going to do is whiz it up. And that is all blended. Okay, good. Right, we're done. We've fully done it. We have cooked the soup, we have whizzed the soup. The soup is now nice and smooth. So we're going to serve out a little bit, and we're going to taste it.
Yep.
Matthew's probably going to pretend that he likes it. He doesn't really like soup
I
very
might
much.
like it, but I kind of like tomato soup. That's my favourite. I've squashed it. This might be like, meh. Okay, let's try.
Lovely and orange.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I like it anyway.
How do you spell carrots?
Excellent stuff. So there you go. To be honest, you can make soup from pretty much any vegetables you've got around. The main thing is start with a few onions and garlic, and then you should use a stock as well. The ratios we used were 2 onions, 4 small cloves of garlic,
Cuts of celery.
2 sticks of celery, 1 big squash, 1 litre of stock,
2 carrots.
2 little carrots, and what else? We used half a leek as well, because that was hanging around in the fridge. But yeah, have a go. You don't need to whiz it up either. We did, but it's not essential.
Yeah.
Have fun, stay safe.